Hello viewers, welcome back to Nerdy with Nelson. In this video, we're exploring the intricate and often tumultuous relationships of Thomas Shelby, the central character of Peaky Blinders. We're diving deep into the complex web of relationships that define him. From the fiery loyalty of his older brother Arthur,
and burnt their barns to ash,
to the sage wisdom and occasional power struggles with Aunt Polly.
He's not going to let it rest till he gets those guns back.
And the tragic romance with Grace Burgess that forever changed his heart. We'll also look at his evolving dynamic with Lizzy Stark, the ambition-fueled conflicts with Michael Gray, the strategic alliances with Alfie Solomons, and the protective bond with his sister Ada. These relationships shape Tommy's decisions, his personality, and his journey throughout the series. So, let's unravel the connections that make Thomas Shelby the complex character we all love. Polly Gray, affectionately known as Aunt Polly, is more than just family to Tommy. She is his confidant, advisor, and the matriarch of the Shelby clan.
'Cause you deserve it.
Having raised Tommy and his siblings after their parents' deaths, Polly's influence on Tommy is profound. From the beginning, Polly's wisdom and experience have been invaluable to Tommy.
Acquaintance for an address. She said she'd only give it to me anonymous.
She provides not only guidance but also a moral compass in the murky world of their criminal activities. Her insights often temper Tommy's ruthless ambitions with a dose of pragmatism and caution.
All of them.
However, their relationship is not without its power struggles. Polly's strong will and protective nature often clash with Tommy's dominant leadership and risky decisions.
Damn them for what they did to you in France!
This dynamic is evident in their frequent disagreements, where Polly challenges Tommy's authority and decisions.
I do it my way.
Or what?
In summary, the relationship between Thomas Shelby and Polly Gray is a cornerstone of Peaky Blinders. It's a blend of familial loyalty, strategic partnership, and emotional complexity.
Is that a heartbeat I hear inside that chest?
Polly's influence is a steady force that shapes Tommy's journey, while their conflicts reflect the challenges of balancing ambition with family loyalty.
Ever since you began to build your empire, you've had a crutch to lean on.
Thomas Shelby and Grace Burgess, theirs is a love story woven through deceit, passion, and tragedy.
You'd work for me?
Thought I already was.
Grace Burgess enters Tommy's life under false pretenses. As an undercover agent for the Birmingham police, her initial mission is to infiltrate the Shelby organization.
However, my opinion has not changed.
However, as she gets closer to Tommy, professional boundaries blur and genuine feelings develop. Their relationship begins with a magnetic attraction.
Do you dance?
If I'm asked properly.
Grace's beauty, intelligence, and bravery captivate Tommy, while she is drawn to his enigmatic charm and complex nature.
What am I delivering?
Their initial interactions are charged with tension and curiosity. Despite the betrayal, the bond between Tommy and Grace is undeniable. They navigate through a series of intense emotional highs and lows, with Grace's presence profoundly affecting Tommy's outlook on life and his aspirations.
I'm planning on getting married.
Tommy and Grace's eventual marriage represents a moment of happiness and stability for Tommy. Grace becomes a symbol of the life he yearns for, a life away from crime and violence. However, their happiness is short-lived. Grace's tragic death at the hands of an assassin shatters Tommy. This devastating loss plunges him into a deep state of grief and rage, fueling his subsequent actions and decisions.
My fucking wife took a bullet meant for me!
Thomas Shelby and Elizabeth Stark is a relationship that evolves from a transactional to a deeply personal one.
It's alright, I'm not going to try and talk you out of it.
Lizzy Stark enters the story as a woman working as a prostitute, known for her beauty and sharp wit. Initially, her relationship with Tommy is purely business, as she provides services to him and other members of the Shelby family.
One last time.
As the series progresses, Lizzie seeks to change her circumstances. She asks Tommy for a job as a secretary, hoping to leave her past behind.
Pulled a gun when they asked, so they've stopped and everything's great.
Tommy agrees, recognizing her potential and giving her an opportunity to prove herself in a different role.
And you can stop the other work too, Lizzie. All of it.
Their relationship begins to shift as they spend more time together. Moments of vulnerability and tenderness reveal a growing emotional connection. Despite Tommy's often cold exterior, Lizzie manages to reach parts of him that few others can.
To lay your claim.
A pivotal moment in their relationship occurs when Lizzie discovers she is pregnant with Tommy's child.
Ruby Shelby. She'll be a star in a Hollywood movie.
This revelation forces both of them to confront their feelings and the realities of their relationship.
In this room. I love you.
Thomas Shelby and Michael Gray is a relationship that evolved from trusted allies to bitter rivals. Michael Gray, introduced as Polly Gray's long-lost son, enters the Shelby family business with eagerness and ambition.
Michael? 17.
Initially, Michael's relationship with Tommy is one of mentorship and camaraderie, as Tommy sees potential in Michael's intelligence and drive.
Welcome to the business.
Tommy welcomes Michael into the family, providing him with opportunities to prove himself. He quickly rises through the ranks, displaying a keen understanding of business and a willingness to take on significant responsibilities.
Foundation charity. The council have suggested naming.
However, as Michael becomes more entrenched in the business, his ambitions begin to grow. He starts to envision a future where he has more control and influence, setting the stage for tension between him and Tommy.
A natural succession that someday must happen.
The power struggle intensifies as Michael aligns with external forces to push his agenda, further isolating himself from Tommy and the rest of the family.
You're part of the new generation.
Thomas Shelby and Michael Gray's relationship is a cautionary tale of ambition, trust, and betrayal.
Speak to me, Michael.
What begins as a promising alliance ends in rivalry, with both men fighting for their vision of the family's future.
I will take revenge on Tommy Shelby.
Their journey from kinship to conflict highlights the volatile dynamics of power and loyalty within the Shelby family. Thomas Shelby and Alfie Solomons, a relationship built on manipulation, mutual respect, and betrayal.
Say, look at my bakery.
Alfie Solomons, the charismatic and unpredictable leader of the Jewish gang in Camden Town, is introduced as both an ally and a rival to Tommy Shelby.
I'm in debt from some poor young lord who you pump.
Their relationship is marked by a blend of cooperation and conflict, with both men constantly testing each other's limits. From their first encounter, it's clear that Tommy and Alfie see each other as equals in wit and ruthlessness.
Listen, I'll give you 35%.
Their initial alliance is formed out of necessity, as they both seek to expand their influence and counter common enemies.
Injuries from your sporting life that you're...
Despite their alliance, the relationship between Tommy and Alfie is never straightforward. Their negotiations are filled with sharp banter and veiled threats, reflecting a mutual respect but also a constant undercurrent of distrust.
Why?
In summary, the relationship between Thomas Shelby and Alfie Solomons is one of the most compelling in Peaky Blinders.
Hey.
It's a blend of mutual respect, strategic alliances, and inevitable betrayals. Their interactions reveal much about the nature of power, loyalty, and survival in the brutal world they inhabit.
I want him to acknowledge that he who fights by the sword, he fucking dies by it, Tommy.
Thomas Shelby and Ada Shelby, theirs is a bond that transcends the criminal empire of the Peaky Blinders.
Thank you, Tommy.
Ada Shelby, the only sister in the Shelby family, stands apart with her independent spirit and strong moral compass.
So now they've made you ashamed of us, eh?
Her relationship with Tommy is one of deep familial love, punctuated by frequent disagreements and differing life choices.
Best mates in school, the man who saved your life in France.
From the start, Ada's disapproval of the Shelby family's criminal activities is clear.
It's men like you we're fighting.
She often clashes with Tommy over his decisions and the dangerous path he leads the family down.
What is it that you want?
Ada's desire to distance herself from the criminal world puts her at odds with Tommy, who struggles to keep the family united and protected.
Are you coming home?
I'm going home.
As the series progresses, Ada becomes more involved in the family business, especially after moving back to Birmingham.
Nice. Maybe I'd like to see him again.
Her role evolves from an outsider to a key player, where her intelligence and diplomatic skills prove invaluable.
My sister advised against meeting you.
This transition signifies a new phase in her relationship with Tommy, one based on mutual respect and collaboration.
Especially about people he's met from Glasgow or Belfast.
In summary, the relationship between Thomas Shelby and Ada Shelby is a testament to the enduring power of family bonds.
Thank you, Tommy.
Despite their differing paths and frequent conflicts, their relationship is characterized by deep love, respect, and an unbreakable familial tie.
Okay.
Ada's influence helps shape Tommy's decisions, providing a moral and emotional anchor amidst the tumultuous world of the Peaky Blinders.
Tommy, you come to me with everything. You always come to me.
Thomas Shelby and Inspector Campbell's relationship is a cat-and-mouse game marked by power, vengeance, and moral conflict.
You and your scum brothers have your heads stoved in with...
Inspector Chester Campbell, a man of rigid principles and unwavering determination, is introduced as a high-ranking officer sent by Winston Churchill to clean up the streets of Birmingham.
It's my job to decapitate each one, and by God I will do it.
His primary target, Thomas Shelby and the Peaky Blinders. From their first encounter, it's clear that Campbell sees Tommy as a significant threat to law and order.
He knows. It was you, Mr. Shelby.
His mission is to dismantle the Shelby organization, using any means necessary. Their initial interactions are charged with hostility. Campbell underestimates Tommy's intelligence and influence, viewing him merely as a criminal to be eradicated. However, Tommy's strategic mind and resilience quickly become apparent, complicating Campbell's mission.
You and your specials will leave my businesses alone from now on.
Campbell's threats against Tommy's family mark a critical point in their feud. Tommy's calculated responses and strategic brilliance consistently outplay Campbell, reinforcing Tommy's superiority in their deadly game.
I will do it in a place where it will be impossible for you or your men to have me shot afterwards. Because that was the plan.
In summary, the relationship between Thomas Shelby and Inspector Campbell is a cornerstone of Peaky Blinders, epitomizing the themes of power, revenge, and moral conflict.
You made your point.
Their intense rivalry drives much of the early narrative, showcasing the complex interplay between law enforcement and organized crime.
It'll be me, Dad. Or you. But whoever it is.
Thank you so much for watching till the end. Your support means everything to us. If you loved this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow Peaky Blinders fans. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest Peaky Blinders content. We've got plenty more coming your way, from character deep dives to episode reviews and much more. And if you can't wait for more, check out our other videos right here. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. By order of the Peaky Blinders.